NBA Commissioner David Stern will create a special 13th spot for Johnson on the Western Conference team. The league would not confirm the report. Magic has not played this season after announcing in November that he had tested positive for the AIDS virus. But Magic is second in the All-Star balloting to none other than Mr. Clyde Drexler of the Portland Trail Blazers, outdistancing everybody to make his first start ever as a Western Conference All-Star. Magic Johnson, as I mentioned, coming in second. Karl Malone from the Jazz, a distant third. Where Charles Barkley goes, trouble often follows. This time the scene was Chicago. Last night, a Christopher Vincent was arrested and charged with aggravated assault after mixing it up with Barkley and 76er teammate Jason Williams. Now, Vincent allegedly approached the two at a downtown hotel bar, pulled a knife on them. That's when Williams cracked Vincent over the noggin with the beer mug, and the cops were there to lickety-split. It was the second time in less than a month involving Mark Barkley, the cops, and belligerent fans. Oregon State is on the road for a pair of very tough Pac-10 games. The Beavers play USC tomorrow night and UCLA Saturday. Realistically, a split would do the 101 Beavs just fine, don't you think? Now, lots of California guys on OSU's roster, including Brent Berry, whose family ties have recently been tested. Brent Berry is an intense, pedal-to-the-metal kind of player, just like his dad, Rick. Yep, the same NBA Hall of Famer with the sweet jumper, underhand free throws, and attitude. Now, recently, the Berry boys, all of whom play basketball, and their divorced parents were the subject of a Sports Illustrated article, one that detailed the breakup and pretty much had Rick Berry sounding like a selfish jerk.
The thing about the article is that it makes it seem that the relationship between our father now is all the hurt and the anguish that we had suffered during the divorce. And it says nothing to the fact that now we've all grown up. We've talked things through. It just, basically, the article is talking about those past times when we were 10, 11, 12 years old, and, you know, where we were completely devastated.
Obviously, a lot of wounds were open with the magazine article, but Brent almost seemed relieved to talk about it.
I'm just glad that people like yourself and the newspapers have talked to me a little bit so that the people around the community, on my team, and some of the people, you know, back at home realize that, you know, there's nothing that's going on like this. Our family is fine. And that all the turmoil that you hear of did happen. It happened in the past. And right now, everything's great.
Is it tough for you as a basketball player to be the son of Rick Berry?
I mean, anytime it's going to be tough if you're playing the sport that your dad was professionally involved in. There's always going to be comparisons. But the thing about it all is that I really just love playing basketball. And I've been around it since I was a kid, and I wouldn't give it up for the world.
The Berry boys are, at long last, extremely close with their father. Good things are worth waiting for. And closing up with some baseball news, the San Francisco Giants are moving to San Jose after city officials agreed in principle to bring the team south. Under the plan, which must be approved by voters in June, the city 50 miles south of San Francisco would build a new stadium which would be ready for use in 1996. The Giants, who have threatened for years to leave Windy Candlestick, have twice been rebuffed by local voters in their attempt to build a downtown park to replace the stick. And close to that neck of the woods, Bill Walsh is reportedly going back to Stanford University as their new head football coach will be announced tomorrow.
And not to the San Francisco Giants
Not to the Niners.
Thanks, Sam.
You bet.
Ever wish you could go back to high school?
Sure.
Sounds
Not
nice.
as a kid, though.
We're going to drop in next.
The lesson for today is making students green by using blue containers.
Amtrak has the best priced views of America. Whether you travel in any one region or two regions or all three regions of the country, Amtrak's All Aboard America fares take up to 45 days, take 3 stopovers, and take your camera.
Sore throats and colds are nothing new around here. Neither are the ways my people get rid of them. My dad gets a scratchy throat and he holds 2 yak horns over his head for 8 hours. Me? I take a Luden's throat drop. No problem. My uncle gets a nasty cough, nasal congestion. He throws 100 snowballs over his left shoulder. I take a Luden's Helps with menthol vapor relief. Hey, I can breathe.
Luden, the legend that works.
This magic moment, so different and so new.
the satisfaction of competition, the sweet taste of victory. Seagram's Cooler salutes the spirit of the Winter Games on CBS.
This magic moment.
He's known as the Pac-Man, and he's quickly won the hearts of Blazer fans for his hard work and determination. Find out more about Blazer guard Robert Pack on Blazer Trail, a mid-season report Thursday night at 8 on KOIN TV. Also on Blazer Trail, get an update on the Oregon Arena project, predictions with Steve Jones and Mike Rice, and more Thursday night at 8 on KOIN TV. Blazer Trail brought to you in part by Thriftway, IBM, Montador Vineyards, and Smith's Home Furnishings.
As the saying goes, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but how teachable are young puppies?
Environmental reporter Randy KOIN says change can be hard, even for teenagers.
It is lunchtime at Benson High School, and there's something new today.
You've seen all of the new containers here today. Do you know what those are all about?
No.
Hi, I just wanted to point out the new blue containers we have here. It's for milk carton recycling. Make sure your milk cartons are emptied and pitch them in the blue container. You need to throw away your garbage in the regular garbage can. Make sure the milk cartons are emptied, and then pitch the milk cartons in the blue container.
It is a difficult idea. Student number 1 puts the milk carton in the right container. Student 2 is right on his heels with a French fry tray. A surprising number of students simply leave their trash on the tables for the janitors to pick up.
These containers will be here again tomorrow. Are you going to do anything different tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll probably, if I know which one to put it in, I'll probably put it in the right one.
I think today's youth is pretty aware that it's something that needs to be done. Even if they're not too active about it, I think it's something that they still do.
By the end of this month, every school in Portland will recycle milk cartons. Success isn't guaranteed, but there's hope.
Do you plan on participating in this program?
All I gotta do is throw my milk carton in there.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm Randy KOIN reporting for Newsroom 6.
And the Trailblazers against the Knicks next.
Have a good evening.
Whenever you're hungry, there's time for Rave. A real and rich filling for great crunchy taste. Rave that's rich filling, Rave that's great taste.
Rave, the great crave.
I've taken a lot of shots in my career. Most have hit the mark. 1 or 2 have missed. But the shots I never miss are the ones I take with my Panasonic camcorder. Once-in-a-lifetime shots are too important to trust to anything less than Panasonic. And even though the camera fits in my hand, I can play the tape in my VCR. So make sure you never miss the big shot. Make sure you choose Panasonic. See my friends at Smith's Home Furnishings.
If you're considering a Camry or an Accord, here's a more intelligent choice. Achieva by Oldsmobile. Because if for any reason you decide before 30 days or 1,500 miles to get any other car, we'll give you your money back. Every nickel. Now that's confidence the other guys just don't have. The Achieva money back guarantee. Oldsmobile. The power of intelligent engineering.